we're gonna talk a little bit about. Obviously, this ain't a drunk sports talk episode. We don't talk about no Knicks, right?
Let's go.
Always gotta talk about basketball, right? We don't talk about basketball going crazy, man.
Yep.
This is when I guess we're gonna end the segment a little bit more depressing. Unfortunately, man, it's a lot of things that's happening with the Knicks that we don't want to see happen.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, man, shit.
Like we did see Jalen Brunson go down. It was an ankle injury, but he played the next game.
Yes,
played a hell of a game. Next game too,
balled out.
Balled out. But that led me to worry if it's like he got the injury from like garbage minutes. So now it's leading me down a path of like, again, is Thibodeau like playing these guys to like crazy again? Is he like, I don't want him to like ruin our whole team. And I don't want him to get these guys, all riled up and playing garbage minutes when they know they're gonna play and the game and the loss is gonna mean nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
But the biggest blow, and Ed, I want you to take on this right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Mitchell Robinson for probably the next 2 months that they're saying at least. And we signed Taj Gibson, but like
big sign, like that.
Like, yeah, and how do you think we're gonna perform throughout the next 2 months and even throughout the rest of the season? Like, what kind of moves you think we need to make? Because there's a lot of questions in the air for the Knicks, man. Like, there's always a million questions in the air, like who we should trade, who we need to get. We got till February 8th. We got a lot of players. We got Fournier quickly. You know what I mean? Mitchell Robinson, we need big guys, like what do you think needs to happen, man? Like let me know, because like I'm now, like I was so hyped with the Giants, and now like I don't know how I'm emotionally disturbed now.
Yeah,
like
man.
Now I'm just sad.
Yeah, you're right. Losing Mitch, we're gonna have our guy in the middle, right smack dab in the middle, holding it down. We're gonna lose him for 2 months. That's a big blow for the Knicks, man. You know what I mean? How the Knicks gonna survive? Hence, they won the first game without him. The first game he was out. But how are they gonna survive? How the Knicks are gonna show that balance that they believe they could keep on winning without him.
Yeah, you frozen there, by the way.
I am. I knew it.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn, I'm super frozen, right? My shit froze completely. Fuck. Damn.
Yeah, it would. Sometimes our internet connections get a little drunk.
Yeah, no.
So
I know, man. Well, should I continue, or should I see if I'm free?
Yeah, continue, man. Tell me what you got, man.
All right, fuck it. If I'm frozen, as long as I don't look stupid frozen, but
nah, man, nah. You actually look pretty good.
All right,
it's a good screenshot. I'm not gonna front, bro. I'm gonna use that shit as a meme.
All right, bet. Let's get it. But like I was saying, this is a big blow to the Knicks. We lost him to a left ankle injury. He's gonna have to get surgery. He's gonna be reevaluated in the next 8 to 10 weeks. We, like I was saying, we lost our big man in the middle in 21 games this season. He's averaged 10.3 rebounds per game. He's averaged the most offensive rebounds per game with 5.3 and 5.0 defensive rebounds per game.
Oh my God!
So you know what I mean? He's been holding it down all year.
And that's who we're losing.
Exactly. And he's been holding it down all season. Hartenstein has been playing great. He's a great backup, but he doesn't provide the same kind of rebounding, that same kind of defensive prowess that the Blackness Monster has for us. You know what I mean? Now, the thing is that are the Knicks going to lean more on their depth? Obviously, they got to, or should they make a move now? Like, that's the thing I'm thinking about. Like, hence they beat the Raptors on Sunday. 136 to 130. And the Knicks shot 60% from the field, 58% from 3-pointer, 65% from free throw. They even out-rebounded. Them. Oh, I'm back like cook crack, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They out-rebounded the Raptors, but that's the thing I'm gonna ask you, Q. Now I'm gonna shut my ass up a little bit because I'm emotional. Like this is the thing I did not want to happen. The Knicks, getting an injury this big. What do you feel like they should do? Should they lean more on their depth, or should they make a move now?
Man, you know what? We all knew it was coming, right?
Oh man,
like we all knew it was coming. Let's keep it a buck, man. We'll take a shot after this shit because I'm gonna take a shout out to I got a shout out to fucking Mitchell Robinson's knees and shit. He's always hurting some. You
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean? Like, and I remember if you guys remember what I said, just trade him.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get rid of this guy. I don't want to sound like a foul asshole, but when the guy's putting up dope ass numbers, but is consistently hurt,
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna be able to consistently put up those numbers.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely right.
it's just plain math, right? We need somebody who's gonna be out there on the court. I don't need them to be out there, obviously, 82 games,
Mm-hmm.
but I would like you to be there at least, at least 65, 70 of them.
Mm-hmm.
With Mitchell Robinson, it's always like he's there for like 40 of them. And then we always have to figure out where the other 35 fit in or 30, whatever, plus some odd games come from.
Mm-hmm.
We got to move players from the G League, and we got to like put people on the practice squad, G League. Then coming off the bench, and we just signed. Now we have to sign somebody. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's not a good movement, man. We need to make a dominant force.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to stand our ground, and we need players that are able to stand their ground. Just imagine our push in the 94 when the Knicks did in the 90s. Like, imagine Patrick Ewing sitting on a bench.
Well, he did. Remember the '99 title run?
Yeah, but that's it though. But I'm talking about like in the early 90s. I'm talking the early 90s.
Nah,
imagine Ewing always on the bench in the early 90s. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? Like, we're not doing nothing.
I agree.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that I'm comparing Mitchell Robinson to Patrick Ewing to talent. Obviously, we all know who's greater of the two. But Mitchell Robinson has been a dominant force on this team. We see his stats. He's rebounding like a maniac. He's leading in almost every rebounding stat ever. Like it's crazy. Like he was on the trajectory of probably like breaking records. But we and as foul as it seems, but like we need somebody who could be more consistent.
Yes.
We need people who could be more consistent. We need this is why I was arguing for Joel Embiid. Like Joel Embiid is more impactful because even if he sits down, we're not scoring. We have scores. But when Mitchell Robinson is sitting down, we're still getting points. But when he's still standing there, we're still not getting no points.
Exactly.
Unless it's from other people. At least with Joel Embiid, he has points. We're getting points on and off the floor with Joel Embiid, regardless. And that's something that a lot of people need to understand. And it's a bad place that we're headed right now with this next team because now they're starting to realize what can happen. What has been happening because it's been a consistent thing, with Mitchell Robinson getting hurt every year. And I don't want to be the dickhead to say it. I'm pretty sure this, I'm pretty sure the GMs and this is about business. Guys want to bring, do they really want to be the team that just keeps bringing in money and not win the championship? Like, no one, that this doesn't even sound right. Like, you want to keep making fans pay for this $250 fucking ticket to sit in an okay seat, spend another $150, and then you're gonna watch a team that gets hurt or whatever, and then when they play an elite team, they get blown out. Because we can't, even with Mitchell Robinson, we couldn't even beat the Celtics. Even with Mitchell Robinson, we couldn't even beat the Bucks. What the hell are we gonna do without him?
The Suns, we couldn't beat the Suns, and the Suns didn't have KD nor Beal. It was crazy.
And that was crazy, and that came down to the fucking line wire, bro. Like,
it's insane, bro.
They need Dolan and team. They need to understand. Fucking what's this guy's name, man?
Leon Rose.
Yeah, Leon Rose, man, and fucking even
World Wild West.
Yeah, World Wild West. These guys need to get on this shit, man. I'm a little getting tipsy right now because now I'm getting like that. When I talk about my Knicks, man, I feel upset.
I feel you.
Because like they need to step their shit up and figure out what the hell is going on with this team. Like, is it either the coach because he's playing his players too fast, or why is he playing certain players at the end of the game? And in general, we're still not capable of beating elite teams. And the top dogs, like, on both ends. We're not going to be able to beat the Lakers like this. We're not going to beat the Nuggets like this. We're not going to beat the Celtics like this. We're not going to beat the Bucks like this. Like, how do you expect us to get to the finals with the team that we have if we keep having the same team that we have. They
Yes.
need to understand that moves need to be made. Stop dealing with your emotions. Like,
Hmm.
this is why I like football. Players just get fucking cut. Even in
Yes.
baseball, yo, bro, you're being traded over here. Like, yo,
Boom.
I don't know
That's
what to
it.
tell you. That's it.
Hmm.
You know, but football is more emotional. Oh, like, yo, stop being a diva, bro. Just go over there. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
word
know
up.
what to tell you. Like, you just
Word up.
didn't work out for us. Like, you might work out in a better team. Like,
You're
come
right.
on, man. Like,
You're right. You're
like
right.
this is what players need to understand, and this is what New York fans need to understand. I watch their games. I love what they did against the Raptors, but we're playing from behind too. Like, we shot so well, and we still almost lost that game
Hell yeah.
against a bum
Hell
ass Raptors team.
yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
who they had? Siakam.
Yo, Siakam. Yo, they were
Like,
falling against us though. I was like, what? Their weakest point of their game as a team for the Raptors is their 3 point, and they were making threes all goddamn night on
oh,
us,
yo,
bro.
bro, they're dead ass last at
Yo,
3 points.
exactly. Yo, they made OG Ananube a fucking superstar from three that night. And I was like, yo, this is the
Yeah,
kid that they talking about trading for. Get this
yep,
guy. If he's gonna shoot like this, like it was insane, bro. Like, my thing that they did that I understood it now in retrospect. I just didn't like it in the beginning that they started Sims over Hartenstein. But I get it. I heart plays better off the bench with the
yeah,
second unit. So you know what I mean? Talking about second unit and starting, I love that they finally started Vincenzo, but he shit at the bed this past game. Him and Sims combined, the two starters, the two new starters, they combined for 5 points. While
yeah,
Grimes finally got into the goddamn groove. We wanted him to get the whole damn season. He was dialed in, bro. He was playing downhill. He was cutting to the basket the same way he did last year. The man went he had 19 points, 7 for 11, 5 for 7 from three. You know what I mean? Shout out to Josh Hart too. He's the dog.
yeah,
He's the dog pound of our team.
yeah.
Coming off the bench, 16 points, 6 for 8, 3 for 3 from 3, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. You know what I Julius Randle, dominant game. He's been
Oh man,
playing
Julius Randle
dominant.
having great,
He started slow. We've been
insane.
killing him, but he was been so dominant lately. He was killing who's guarding him. OG, right? He was
Like,
killing
OG.
OG. He always
Yep.
kills OG, yo. The last couple of guys that have been defending him, he's really going at them. Like he
Yeah.
had 34, 8, and 5. RJ had a great game, 27. Brunson Burner, 21. 9
Hmm.
assists. Quickly didn't play, because he had a right knee inflammation. But
Yeah.
everybody who needed to step up stepped up, bro. I love the Taj Gibson signing only because Taj knows how to play under the Thibodeau system, so he could probably
Hmm.
keep on coaching, Sims or Hartenstein, or even he could get some minutes over Sims.
Yeah.
I'm more confident. People might call me crazy, but I'm more confident if we have a Taj Gibson playing over a Sims because Taj is a much more better rebounder and he could get a couple of buckets. He could get you 5 to 8 points, maybe 10 on a good night. Sims can't do that. Sims could get you 8 rebounds, could get you like two alley-oop dunks. But moving forward, it's like you said, we need somebody that's gonna hold us down in the middle because Mitch is a fucking big loss. Big loss. Like, with that being said, I got a question. I'm gonna reiterate the question. Who do you think, or I'm gonna reconstruct the question, who do you think the Knicks should try to get if they need a trade now? Like I've been hearing a lot of trade movers still about the Rosen. Cat, Spider, Lamelo. We already spoke about that, but there's one guy that I saw that they threw their name in the ring recently, and that's Kyle Kuzma, and he's balling out in Washington. Hence, they whack as hell. But
Yeah.
you
Like,
know, you know what I
what was
mean.
like Kuzma, man?
Yeah, I always like Kuzma too, and he comes
Yeah, I
from a
was like
woman
Kuzma.
winning. He's bumming it right now with a whack team. Now
Mhm.
I won't say he's bumming it. He's having fun playing on a whack team, but he came from a winning culture. People forget he wasn't that bad on
Came
the
from,
Lakers. He won the
yeah,
championship with the Lakers.
yeah, he was doing all right with the Lakers
You know
too.
what I mean? So, people be like, oh, da, 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 he's not a superstar. Da, da. But it's like, yeah, we need a superstar. And I feel like we got a couple of superstars that people don't want to see it because I feel like Brunson, Burner, Randall, and RJ's still working his way up to the superstar. The way Randall's dominating this year, I feel like he's playing like a superstar. Another all-star bid I see for Randall. I see a first-time all-star bid from Brunson this year. I, st- I still feel like we do need that one guy that's going to take us to contender level to championship. But why not add like a guy like Kuzma? You never know. Just just throwing it out there, just throwing little scenarios out there.
No, yo, and I think that's a good idea.
Mhm,
I don't think in my personal opinion, I don't think RJ Barrett's gonna ever reach like superstar podium. I don't think Julius Randle's gonna ever reach that. You know what I mean? I think All Star is all he's gonna ever get. I think Jalen Brunson, he's on his path
mhm,
to superstar. You know
mhm.
what I mean?
Yes.
And he's not even there yet neither. But look
Mhm.
how he's been balling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's shooting from the 340, I think 45% from
Yeah.
the field. Like he didn't even take a break. Like he just came off hot from last season. He came into this season just
Mhm. He was injured, and
yo.
he can't. He still played with that messed up ankle.
Excuse me, man. You
That's
see,
all right.
I even do the show even a little sick. I did the show. This is how much I love this shit.
That's what you're talking about, baby.
Yo,
Yo.
a little Tito's helping out. But RJ Barrett, I feel like he's reached his ceiling. You know, I see what I like to see him doing, what he should have been doing probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
You know, now he's driving to the basket a lot more. We never saw that from him that much.
Mhm.
Now he's actually using his other hand. We didn't see that from that much. He's improved on his free throw shooting.
Yes. Crucial. Crucial. He's improved in his shot. He's improving his shot all around, and he's not settling for his shot. He's actually, if he sees his shot's not going down, he's going to the rim. He's going to the rim. That's what we needed RJ to do. If your shot
No, yeah,
not going down, go to the rim. Do what you do best.
yeah, and that's what we need. So we gotta understand, like when we lose our bench, we're gonna lose our bench, like for
Mhm,
whatever we get.
mhm. You're
And
right.
I don't want to do it for a Kuzma
Hmm.
or Zach Levine.
Hmm.
I would
Yeah,
do it for a Spider
for Spider.
or Embiid.
I'll do it for Embiid. I'll do it for a couple. Yo, I'll do it for Giannis, but I know Giannis ain't going nowhere. Right, right now for a while they were saying like in the trade rumors, the guys that most likely might get traded for the Knicks if they ever do plan to make a move this year. Hold on, let me get the correct grouping of guys
Yo,
to be.
look, I'm crying, bro. Look at me.
Oh, but it's because you're coughing. That's why.
I'm coughing like crazy, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, I apologize to the fans, and I thought I was gonna be able to do this one, but I'm a little under the weather, and I got a cough.
Nah, man, that shows.
Homie's fat and got asthma, but I still gotta do the show. Show must continue.
Hey, if that proves anything, that just proves that we just got a lot of heart and dedication, doing the show, man. Because even if we're sick, we're still on. But
Yeah, let's go.
the teams are eyeing a lot of teams are eyeing Emmanuel quickly, right? So the Knicks may package quickly Grimes and Fournier in future trades. So that's what they're talking about right now.
Okay.
So I wouldn't want to lose quickly. But if it's gonna bring us somebody that's big game, big name, that's gonna take us over the hump to win the fucking championship that we desire, fucking pull the trigger, man. As much as I don't want to see him go, pull the fucking trigger.
Oh, so you're talking about like a 3-4 team trade.
Exactly. Like I haven't seen those in years, like a 14 trade in years. But if we gotta do
It's been a
that,
minute.
yeah, word. It's been like 2000 and something, like
But we
2007.
still have a long time. We got till February, I think, like 5th or something like that.
That's
We
crazy.
have a long time, but we need a big man. Like Mitchell Robinson would have been perfect if he was healthy, but he's not. Like Quentin Grimes coming off the bench, that's clutch because we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna lose quickly. He's gonna want probably like anywhere from like the
20
area
mil.
of like he's probably gonna want 20 mil a season, like
Mhm.
20 mil a season. So he's probably gonna want like 4 years, 120 million.
Yeah, because that's what he was asking for. He was the Knicks offered him 15 mil for the extension, and he wanted 20. So that's why like their contract extensions, it ended up in a stalemate. Like it said, I'm reading here right now. It says the Knicks and Quickly couldn't agree on a deal due to a disagreement over its structure. One offer to Quickly had a non-fully guaranteed contract with a team option, and there were no incentives discussed in the negotiations. So it's like, damn, this guy's been our sixth man the last couple of years, and you guys don't want to give him the bag, bro. Like he's been holding it down. Like he's been one of the best guys off the bench the whole in any team. He's a starter on any team. I would love for him to be like our Ginobili, like what Ginobili was for the Spurs organization. But
Yeah.
these guys, I know they want the bag.
He's gonna be like the next like Tyrese Maxey, I think.
I mean, and they went to college together. They were teammates,
Yeah,
roommates. You
that's
know
what I'm
what I
saying.
mean?
Like he's like Maxi, man. Like he's gonna be. I see them play. They have the same game style. Like they have the
Hmm.
floaters. I
Yes.
think quickly shoots the three ball better.
Hmm.
But Tyree Maxey's starting, so
Yes.
he has the game ball intuition. Quickly was never given that opportunity to do that, so
True
we
that.
don't know if he's even able to do that, and he's never gonna be able to do that under Brunson.
Yeah, you're right. Maxi just got blessed because, especially now, because Harden got traded away. So now he's showing what he got. The only way quickly could do so, and I don't want to throw no salt. I don't want to jinx nothing because we already lost Mitch. The only way Quick could start and show his worth more to the Knicks if, like, say Brunson JB goes down for a handful of games and then
No, yeah,
quickly starts. Then quickly
yeah.
be like, you know
And we
what?
gonna
I'm
knock on wood right now because we don't need that to happen. Bro, I
yo,
almost fainted when I saw him go down for that with that ankle. I was
yo,
like, oh Jesus, we're
oh,
dead, man.
it's
And
over,
then
man.
a couple days later, Mitchell Robinson. I'm like, all right, so it's like, all right, so what we gonna do with these Knicks? We're gonna still watch
Mhm.
them for the rest of the year? Like, what the fuck's gonna go on? They need
I
to make
mean,
moves. I see they're being like real strategic. They're playing like almost like the Mets right now. Like the Mets are grabbing and like they're being real strategic with their money
yes.
because they
Mhm.
have a lot of money. Because in baseball, Steve Cohen has a ton of money.
Oh, I don't even
And
call him Steve. I call him Uncle. I call him Uncle Billy.
yeah, whatever. And we're not talking baseball today, but like that's who I'm comparing them to. And the Knicks have a ton of money.
Mhm.
We got enough money to sign two super maxes. Like we structured ourselves. We have a ton of picks. We structured ourselves so well, which I haven't seen happen in so long. So
Yes.
the way we're playing right now, if people don't want to come play with us, they're bugging.
Mhm.
Like if Julius Randle's been balling,
Balling, bro. He's bugging out his
balling.
mind right now.
Yo, Jalen Brunson, balling always. He didn't even stop.
Yo, word up.
RJ Barrett reached his ceiling, in my opinion. RJ
Mhm.
Barrett reached his ceiling. We
Mhm.
need a big dude, and we need somebody to replace RJ Barrett. We need a DeMar Rosen. We need a Kuzma. If we get Spider, that's gonna be ridiculous. If we have a Spider, we could just deal with big dudes who don't need to score at that point.
You're right. You're right, y'all.
But we just need people to just give us rebounds.
Oh my God. You imagine a Nick team with Brunson and Spider, RJ and Randall, and if we keep Mitch, that's one hell of a starting five. Like, whoa, man, that just gives me chills just thinking about that, man. That would be great.
Yeah.
But this month especially, I've been saying this for a while. This month is
Bro,
going to be,
yo, run it down because I know you've been saying it for a long
yeah.
time. And
You
every
know,
time I was like, yo, just calm down, bro. You put me in a dark room every
I'm
time you say
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry.
He's like, yo,
Sometimes I gotta shut up because sometimes I just think too
give
ahead.
me just give it all right, just give it to the listeners, man.
All
Like
right.
they really need to know. We're in a fucked up place for this whole month.
Well, the Knicks right now they 13-9. They sit in sixth in the East, third in the Atlantic. This month is gonna be a hell of a difficult month for them, schedule wise, because the rest of the games they play the Jazz next at Utah. Without Mitch, that's going to be a tough test because the Jazz got Kessler and they got Larry Marketing, and both of the guys are like
Yeah,
7 foot tall.
yo,
So you
bro.
know what I
And
mean?
marketing can shoot.
Exactly. And Marketing is a small forward at 7 feet. Like,
Yeah,
oh, like what the hell are they doing?
bugged out.
Then we play the Suns. Wait, first of all, the next 5 games on the road, right? So they play the Jazz, they play the Suns, they play the Clippers, Lakers, and Nets. So those are 5 tough away games because none of those teams are scrubs. People would want to throw in the towel in the Nets, but the Nets are a pretty decent team with the team that they got now. No big superstar like we do, but they're still a great team. Then to finish it off, we get the next 2 at home after the Nets game, which is the Bucks again and the Bucks again. We play the Bucks back to back at
Oh man,
home
like
on a
didn't we do that
Saturday
against the
and a
Heat?
Monday. Yeah. And
We
then
did that against the Heat, right?
Yeah. And then we finished the month of December with 3 young teams that are great this year in the Thunder, the Magic, and the Pacers
Oh
all
my god.
away. So this is going to be a very difficult. This is the month that the Knicks got to prove what are we going to do? What
Oh my
Knicks
god.
team are we? Who are we?
This is oh man.
Yeah. It's a rough December,
That's
bro.
that's a great point. And I think
Mhm.
we're probably gonna end it on that too, man, because like what are we? Like, yo,
Hmm.
this Knicks team in December is gonna have to show us what they are. Like, they're playing these young teams, they're playing these teams that are already established with their players and their main guys. And to be honest, I feel like we're still kind of rebuilding and fitting into places because
Yes.
we always have to fill in the pieces somehow.
Yes. And it's gonna be a test. We always talk about this team right now. It feels like the '90s Knicks, and I don't even feel like the '90s Knicks had a tough schedule like this in one whole month. I mean, hence the in season kind of fucked up the scheduling in the whole NBA. But to play the Bucks
Yeah,
back to back, and then to play three of the finest young teams right now in the NBA, and the Thunder, I think they're sitting in second in the West.
yeah, they are.
The Magic are sitting third in
Yo,
the
yo,
East,
yo,
and
yo,
the
Gilchrist
Pacers
is
are
killing this
top.
shit.
You know what I mean? The Magic are sitting third in the East, and I think the Pacers are what? The Pacers are sitting. Let me get the correct standings.
I think the
The
Pacers
Pa-
like fifth,
the
right?
the Pacers are fifth, bro. The
Yeah.
Magic are second,
Yep.
second, second. Okay, see, so to finish off the season like that, Bucks back to back, and then those three fine young teams. That's gonna be this is the month that the Knicks gonna prove like, yo, we here
Are we
or
ready? Yeah.
it's like, are we here? We
I'll
ready?
get us out
Or
of here. Yeah.
yeah, all right, yo, no, my fault. I'm just saying, like this is the month that's gonna prove to us Knicks fans, the Knicks in general, are we here or we just throwing in the towel because we don't got Mitch no more? You know what I mean? I doubt they're gonna throw in the towel because we're a very prideful organization, very prideful team. But this is the month that we got to prove what the fuck is going. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
and
are
I, yeah, and I think we could do it, man. I think we could do it with Hardenstein is a baller, bro. You know what I mean? He could definitely get rebounds. If all we need to do is just score points. All we need to do is protect the rebounds.
we?
If we can do that with Sims, Taj Gibson, and Sims
Mhm.
be on the bench, and Taj Gibson and you know what I mean, Hardenstein, then we're done, man. Yo,
Yeah,
finito,
finito.
finito, like this ipso, man. Like, and that's what needs to happen, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
Word up, word
all right.
up,
We
word up.
we
We
already
love our
spoke.
Knicks though.
That's it, man. Yo, the Knicks need to do some shit, man, because they're in trouble. They're in a lot of fucking trouble, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys don't think they are, they are. We're about to relive our story all over again
All
from
over again.
from like the mid '90s to the early 2000s to the late '90s to
Oh
like the
my God.
late 2019s. And
Well,
it's just a revolving door with these guys. We need to make sure we have an established team, an established role, and have some established points because that's what we need.
word up.